Hey guys, Ryan here. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today, I want to share with you one of the biggest print-on-demand hacks out there. It's something I've been doing for over a year on a daily basis. Yes, I am talking about automating the upload process. You know, the most boring, tedious part of running a print-on-demand business? Yes, well, that is a thing of the past because you can run an application that will do it all for you. So I'm gonna break down 4 different options that you can choose whether or not are right for you that can automate your uploads to various print-on-demand platforms. Now, each one of them has pros and cons, and they all have different costs. So I broke all of that down for you in today's video. I'm gonna go jump on my computer and I will share everything with you. All right, guys, thank you again for joining me. As promised, I'm gonna show you how you can automate your print-on-demand uploads. Really quickly, for new viewers, let me introduce myself. I'm Ryan Hogue. I've sold over $1.7 million on Amazon to date. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can sell on more than just Amazon. You can sell on a bunch of different marketplaces with the push of a button. If you wanna follow links in the description, I've got a free 8-day print-on-demand mini course. It'll help get you started. I've also got a print-on-demand Facebook community. I'd love to have you there. Lots of active discussion. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I publish monthly income reports. You can follow my journey as a print-on-demand seller. You can even go back in time and see how long it took me to hit the $1,000 profit a month mark. I always distinguish revenue from profit, by the way, because I want to give you guys a real insight into my journey. Last but not least, I have an almost 70 lecture print-on-demand course with an active members-only community. I'd love to have you there if you're interested. Link in the description. All right, back to why we are all here. I'm going to show you 4 different options, 4 different tools you can use to automate your print-on-demand uploads. You don't need all 4. Most likely, 1 is good enough. I'm going to show you the pros and cons of each one of these services, and I'm going to give you a cost analysis so you can choose which one's right for you, if any at all. Real quickly, I wanted to just explain how this works, all right? So the gear icon is meant to represent the automation app that's uploading for us. Now, on the left-hand side there, you see the gear and just in one arrow to Redbubble. That's because Redbubble is both a marketplace and a print-on-demand production partner, as in they will bring customers to their platform that help us get sales. Following a sale, they create the product and ship it to the customer and do customer service for us, and they pay us a royalty as the artist. Very easy to get started with print on demand on a platform like Redbubble. Now, it's also easy to get started selling print on demand on Etsy like you see here. However, Etsy will not create the products for us and ship them to the customers and do customer service. That's gonna fall on us as Etsy sellers. Now, of course, we don't wanna create a manual process headache if our business scales and then we have to create the products and go to the post office, etc. That's where we hire a company like Printful. Printful is the production partner. They're the middleman. So if we make a t-shirt sale on Etsy, Printful will automatically detect the order, create it, ship it to the customer, and it's taken off of our plate. So we'd have to do customer service, but that's the only part that we'd have to do. So there's 2 ways to sell print on demand online. I wanted to clarify that because these automation apps that we're going to be looking at, a lot of them can upload both to marketplaces and production partners that act as middlemen to more marketplaces. So the potential is a lot broader when you can push to a place like Printful here, which then allows you to push to something like 20 more different platforms, something like that. Now, the first tool I want to highlight is called Merch Titans Automation. I've been using their tool for just about a year now, if not longer, and I've been extremely happy with it. I mean, it's reliable, it's constantly being updated and improved, and you know, I'm not supposed to talk too much about the future of the tool, but I know they have something huge that's going to be a print-on-demand game changer in the plans for the not-so-distant future. Obviously, I'll be the first person to tell you about it when it drops, but as far as upload automation goes, it is rock solid. Now, for each of the tools I'm going to share with you, I've got links in the description. Using them supports the channel. And remember, I'm not sharing these tools with you because I'm an affiliate. I'm sharing them with you because I use them regularly. They provide my print-on-demand business so much utility by freeing up so much extra time for me to do other things. For instance, I'm running the uploader right now while recording this video. If it wasn't for Merch Titans, honestly, because that was the first one I ever used, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube in front of you right now. So I owe them a debt of gratitude. Also, full disclosure, I'm a little bit biased because I've met the guy who created Merch Titans. I was in Las Vegas for a fantasy football draft, and he lives out there. So we met up, kicked back a couple drinks, and became friends. All right, now the cost of Merch Titans automation, it's $69.99 a month, or if you go with the annual plan, you can save some money, $52.49 a month. I would also like to just remind you guys that print on demand is a 365-day sales cycle. So if you join Merch Titans and you actually use it, that's key, you have to use it. Then in the fourth quarter, in October, November, December, when sales are crazy because everybody's buying stuff online. For instance, I mean, honestly, remember the Printful CEO and the Etsy CEO were saying that they've been seeing Black Friday-like sales volume in April, right? So we're already seeing huge print-on-demand sales numbers in like the middle of the year when it's normally slow. So if you're thinking long-term, like for me, if my sales are ever slow, I'm like, okay, but around Christmas, I'm going to be rewarded for this, hard work that I'm putting in today in the middle of the summer. So keep the right perspective on your business. It doesn't matter if it's print on demand, FBA, anything. You always get more sales around Christmas or in the fourth quarter, So yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth every penny. Also, it will allow you to upload to these marketplaces: Redbubble, Spreadshirt, Teespring, Zazzle, Merch by Amazon, TeePublic, and then it allows you to upload to my recommended print-on-demand production partner, Printful. Now, through Printful, you can then upload to places like Etsy. You can upload to, I don't know, Bonanza, Wish, Shopify, just a lot of places. If you guys aren't familiar with Printful, check out my channel. I've got a lot of videos on them. This is what the user interface looks like. So as you can see, there's little switches here. You can turn on and off each platform that you want to upload to, or you can just hit the start button and upload to all of them at once. You just have to load up your configuration beforehand. All right. They also have KDP upload automation. If you guys haven't done Amazon KDP, you are missing out because you can convert your print-on-demand t-shirt designs into KDP book covers and sell them as low-content books and make even more money. I do have a playlist for this on my YouTube channel and a full course if you're interested. All right, let's move on to POD Connect. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to do a comparison of each platform so you can figure out which one is right for you. Now, POD Connect is brought to us by the same people who created Merch Informer, niche research tools for Amazon merch, as well as BookBolt, which is niche research tools and interiors and lots of good stuff for Amazon KDP that we were just talking about. So another disclaimer, I have never met Neil, the guy who created Merch Informer, BookBolt, and POD Connect, but I have done a live stream with him, actually walking through how to use POD Connect when they launched it. So the cost is $20 a month or $190 annually. So definitely cheaper than Merch Titans, but also a different tool providing different utility. So POD Connect can help us upload to Redbubble, Spreadshirt, Teespring, Zazzle, and then as far as production partners go, Printful, Printify, and Guten, which means it can also then push technically to all of the integrations available through those platforms. Now, Guten, if you've never heard of it, is a really interesting print-on-demand production partner. I'm planning a full in-depth review on my channel very soon if you'd like to subscribe. All right, this is the user interface for POD Connect. Very simple, very plain, easy to use, not intimidating. There is spreadsheets involved, just like there is for most of these tools. But one of the benefits of joining my course, if you did join my full course, is I give you my actual spreadsheets, make it even easier to set them up than basically as easy as it could possibly be. And I give you my configuration files for these tools whenever it makes sense to. So like platform specific configuration. All right, PodTurbo. This is affiliated with Gearbubble. I think they never officially said that, but I'm pretty sure it is because it basically integrates with all the platforms that Gearbubble does and looks like Gearbubble mockups are generated through it. That's not meant to be a knock. It's just letting you guys know. It makes it unique. All right, so it's $97 a month. So if you thought Merch Titans was expensive, think again. And you can also sign up for an annual plan here and save a little bit of money, basically get 2 months free by doing the annual plan. So with PodTurbo, you can upload to eBay, WooCommerce, Shopify, Bonanza, Etsy, Store Envy, Gearbubble, and this is where I get a smile on my face, Amazon. And no, that's not Amazon merch. That is Amazon Seller Central. So for those of you that are already selling print-on-demand products through Seller Central, you know that we can't just spam it with new listings. We will get throttled and lose our ability to do so. PodTurbo allows us to schedule those new listings so that it can just push them for us throughout the day. It is truly incredible. This is the evolution of a print-on-demand upload tool. So that's why I cannot help but smile. It's so awesome, guys. Also, if you're not selling FBM print-on-demand products on Amazon through Seller Central, you need to be. I don't know what else to say. You need to be. Follow the customers. That's the world's #1 e-commerce marketplace. If you need a step-by-step tutorial on how to get set up there, as well as every other platform you see here on the screen, you can check out my print-on-demand course. It's right there in the description. Just saying. Love to have you. All right, this is the UI for PodTurbo. What's cool about this, by the way, it's all web browser based. All the other ones you have to download and run on your machine as an application, whereas this is done through your browser. All right, and in 10 minutes or less, I was integrated to my Seller Central account and I had a test listing created, so it works. All right, the next one I want to talk about and the last tool is called Flying Upload. All right, this is a German tool, so they have a lot of traction in the German market and they have since expanded into, well, I guess internationally. So if you'd like to join Flying Upload, I do have a promo code to save you 10%. This is what the pricing looks like. By the way, they have a free tier. So if you just wanted to get started, test it out, you're not really certain it's going to work for you, they have a free tier. I think it's like 30 uploads a month to one platform. So it's not the best as far as like actual utility as far as your business goes, but hey, it's a great place to get started if you're a little bit uncertain about this. Otherwise, the beginner plan, $636 a month, pro $40 a month, and actually that's first month. So it looks like they all jump up to a little bit more. Pro is $50 a month, advanced is $25 a month right here. So maybe the advanced plan is a good place to start. And they have trademark check built in. That's really cool. So with Flying Upload, you can currently push to Amazon Merch, Displate, Redbubble, KDP, Spreadshirt, Society6, Shirty, TeePublic, Fine Art America, Threadless, and Teespring with support for Printful, which again opens the door to multiple other platforms, and Zazzle coming soon. So again, if you're trying to maximize your coverage, which should be everybody's goal, get your products available for sale in as many places as possible. This is the tool you need, or any of these really. But this one's unique because it supports some different markets that we hadn't seen before, like Displate, Society6, Shirty, Threadless, and Fine Art America. So cool selection there. I think one of them is a German. I think Shirty is a German print on demand, and Spreadshirt also I think has a German arm. All right, this is what the upload interface or user interface of their application looks like. Pretty straightforward, easy to use. Again, there's going to be spreadsheets involved, but think about it like this: you can type the same data into every single website for one design, or type it in one place and then have all of the platforms that you're pushing the product to read it from that single place. So me being a web developer, like that's how my brain works. I always want to be doing things that way. I don't want to do the same thing twice, like ever. All right, and just to point out, if you guys missed my announcement about a month ago, I shared that a friend and I developed a Chrome extension called AutomatePOD, which you can check out at AutomatePOD.com. Again, there's links in the description. With AutomatePOD, you can use automation to scale out designs. So if you're wondering, like, all right, that's great that I can upload designs, but how the heck am I going to create this many to where it makes sense to use an upload automation tool? Well, AutomatePOD can do that for you. It inserts and swaps out variables and downloads them for you. So basically, hopefully this is painting the full picture of how you can approach print on demand in 2020 and beyond by leveraging automation to both create designs and upload them using the assistance of the tools that I shared here. All right, before we wrap up, let's do a quick comparison of the pros of each one of these tools. So Merch Titans has been around for a long time. They have a high level of platform-specific customization. They support Amazon Merch and all of the merch products. And you can upload the same designs through Merch Titans to Amazon Merch for like optimized for t-shirt dimensions, and the tool itself will optimize and re-render that design so that it's able to be used on hoodies and pop sockets. So you don't have to do any additional work. It will convert it on the fly for you. So it's extremely valuable utility. And then I put huge update coming because they've got something great coming down the pipeline. That's all I can say. POD Connect. So they have a free trial available. It's affordably priced. It's the cheapest one out of all four. It's got flexibility built into their spreadsheets. So you can essentially like name the headers of your spreadsheets whatever you want. And then when you upload your spreadsheet into POD Connect, you can say like, all right, the title of the design is on the spreadsheet under this header, and the description is under this header. And it's flexible. It's not just going to break if it's not how you want it, or how they want it. Sorry. It stands out because it supports Printify and Guten, which I believe it was the only tool that supports both of them. It's less intrusive during the upload process because you can essentially just like run it in the background of your computer. You don't even notice it's there. And last but not least, it's compliant with each platform. So they went out of their way to reach out to all the platforms they support and essentially guarantee that it's okay for sellers to use their tool to automate the upload process. Whereas like Amazon merch, for instance, they say in their terms that you're not supposed to use an uploader. So every platform and service through POD Connect, they've already cleared it that it's okay to automate uploads to that platform, in case you're wondering or worried about it. All right, PodTurbo, the benefits, it's highly configurable. It's browser-based, so you don't have to download anything, which is cool. It includes category-based product information templates. So if you're selling coffee mugs, for instance, the category mug will just autofill a description for you if you don't want to type one yourself, which I mean, I'm always a fan of. And it supports Gearbubble and Amazon FBM print-on-demand products. I mean, that was for me, that's the seller right there. You can just have it be pushing to Amazon all day, every day. It's no longer a manual process, guys. If you knew how long I have been doing manual pushes to Amazon, yeah, it's crazy. Like my brain still thinks like every 20 minutes, like go push a new product to Amazon through Printful, go push a new product to Amazon through Printful. So being able to automate this is truly a game changer. All right, and last but not least, flying upload. So what's cool, they have a free tier available if you want to get started for free and test it out. POD Connect and Flying Upload both offer the free option. They support unique platforms such as Displate, Society6, Surety, Fine Art America, and Threadless. They have built-in keyword finder. They have built-in trademark validation. Just like the rest of them, they're constantly expanding their tools, the platforms that we can push to. And it's an exciting time to be running a print-on-demand business because the future of print-on-demand from a seller perspective is going to, obviously be largely affected by tools like the ones I shared with you in this video. So you can either, I hate to just be brutally honest, guys, but you know me, I have an affinity for tech. I am a computer nerd. I was working as a web developer. This is what I do. And like with automation and with tools like this, you can either join them or you can get left in the dust. So I highly recommend checking out at least one of these tools. At least check out the free ones, All right, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. If this video helped you at all I ask is hit that like button. Let the YouTube algorithm know that it helped. Let me know that it helped. Drop me a comment if I missed any upload automation tools that you know about, that you use, that you like. Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the feedback. I try to read and respond to all of them. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that big red button, and I will see you guys at the next video.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.